So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Alice in Movieland 1940. It's a 22-minute black and white short. Giving you 1 out of 5 stars. I was not impressed. It's got this is a bonus feature on the Seahawk disc. This looks more interesting to me. Errol Flynn swashbuckler, the Seahawk. Oh, Karate Man's back. He was early, now he's late. Yeah, it was only 22 minutes short with Joan Leslie. Joan Leslie, who is also in Sergeant York. There he is. Gary Cooper. Disc 1, the movie. Of course, Netflix will never send me disc 2. All right. So, what can I say about Alice in Movieland? It's about this. Let's just read the synopsis on IE, shall we? In a U.S. town that could be anywhere, 18-year-old Alice Purdie wins a free trip to Hollywood with the assistance of a cheerful porter, stereotypical black dude. She takes the night train and dreams about her arrival. Instead of instant success, it's disappointment after disappointment, and she requires the unexpected encouragement of her grandmother, an aging former star whom she Brian James again. Your favorite. Karate Man is recommending Showdown. I'm surprised he dug up with another one on YouTube. Let me see if it's on Netflix. Okay. She requires the unexpected encouragement of her grandmother and an aging former star whom she meets at a talent night with Ronald Reagan and Jane Wyman, his first wife, watching her make a fool out of herself trying to tap dance when she's actually a singer. And Alan Hale's Sr. is there too. Finally, she gets a call to be an extra, and she's so hopeful that the regulars decide to make a fool of her. Is this the end of Alice's dream? Question mark. Showdown. I see Showdown 1998, but I don't think that's the same movie. I guess I'll look it up on YouTube. You're saying it's free on YouTube. Best of the best. We like best of the best. That's a great flick. Best of the best. Showdown. By the way, in case you didn't notice, Karate Man's in the chat room. I just thought I'd announce that. Let's see what we got here. Showdown. What year is it? 1993? Okay. DVD rip. It's got Billy Blanks. Ken has just moved from Kansas with his mother. He talks to a girlfriend named Julie, not knowing her boyfriend Tom is very something. Possessive of her. Tom is learning karate from Lee, a sensei whose brother was killed by a rookie cop named Billy. Billy has since then become the janitor of the school that Ken, Julie, and Tom go to. When Ken gets beaten up by Tom for talking to Julie again, Billy helps Ken by teaching him how to defend himself, which eventually leads to a battle between student versus student, sensei versus sensei. Who is in Best of the Best? I've never seen Best of the Two, but Best of the Best has Eric Roberts, Philip Reed, Earl Jones. Who else? John P. Ryan? James Liu? Great flick. I'm going to look for Best of the Best 2 and TNT. Since Karate Man decided to go off on the recommendations all of a sudden. He just went, blah, and I got 5 recommendations. Or is it 6? I lost count already. Best of the Best 2. I'm not seeing it on Netflix. TNT. Oliver Grunier. I'm not seeing a TNT movie, but I'm seeing a TNT genre on Netflix. That's weird. Wow. Karate Man just came out of nowhere. He must know that I do a lot of reviews on Thursday around this time. Yep, I'm not seeing TNT. The Karate Kid. Do I even have the original Karate Kid on Netflix? I watched the remake and it wasn't that great. The Karate Kid. The Karate Kid is in my queue. All right. So I just got Best of the Best 2 and TNT. Best of the Best. Oh, by the way, I started watching The Monster of Pedrius Blancas, which is a Creature from the Black Lagoon ripoff. The Fiend That Walks. What is it? The Fiend That Walks, Lover's Beach. It's pretty good. I see Best of the Best 2 on YouTube. Eric Roberts, Philip Ree. And it's in English. And it's got over 1 million views. Let's try TNT. What year was TNT? 1997? I like how Karate Man puts the year in his chat so I can actually find it. Sometimes. Oh, here we go. TNT, full movie. Eric Roberts. Who's in this? Eric Roberts, Oliver Grunner. I'm going to have to put his name in the description section for Nemesis. I've got to go back and do that now. Oliver Grunier. All right. I guess I'll tell you my updated list. It keeps getting bigger here, thanks to Karate Man. Now I guess Eric Roberts stuff on here. You ever seen Runaway Train? That's a great flick. Oh man, Runaway Train. I love that flick. Okay, The Monster of Piedras Blancas, 1959, about halfway done. Excellent film. The Crawling Hand, 1963. Invasion of the Animal People, 1959. The Jungle, 1952. One Body Too Many, 1944. Blood Warriors, 1933. Screaming Tiger, 1973. The Wild World of Batwoman, 1966. Queen of the Amazons, 1947. Hell Up in Harlem, 1973. Snow Beast, 1977. Platoon Leader, 1988. Duty Cuff. Sherlock Holmes, The Case of the Reluctant Carpenter, 1955. TV episode 21. Mercenary Fighters, solid genre film, 1988. The Buckskin Lady, 1957. Stormcatcher, 1999. The Taking of Beverly Hills, 1991. In HD, another Karate Man recommendation. The Manster, 1959. Bedside Manor, a.k.a. Her Favorite Patient, 1945. Dark Mountain, 1944. The Crater Lake Monster, 1977. The Giant Spider Invasion, Stick, 1985. The Forest, 1982. Phantom from Space, 1953. The Dungeon of Horror, 1962. The Amazing Mr. X, 1948. Damnation Alley, 1977. Shadow Warriors 2. Assault on Death something. Starts with an M. 1999. Law of the Jungle, 1942. Blake of Scotland Yard, 1937. Kansas City Confidential, 1952. The White Cannibal Queen, 1980. Windjammer, 1937. Swamp Fire, 1946. Police Story 4. Blood Ring, 1991. Hostile Country, 1950. Rotor, The Wrong Road, 1937. You Bet Your Life. Identity Unknown, 1945. Chain for Life, 1952. Untamed Women, 1952. The Case of the Christmas Pudding, 1955. Texas, Brooklyn in Heaven, 1948. Beast from Haunted Cave, 1959. Moon of the Wolf, 1972. Hurricane Smith, 1992. Rare 90s Action, VHS rip. Sherlock Holmes, The Case of the Careless Suffragette, TV episode 20, 1955. Showdown, 1993. Best of the Best 2. Eric Roberts, Philip Ree. TNT, 1997. And that's the end of my list. Hey, Trailer Park. Adrian's here. You guys really like Olivia Fig Newton-John because she's Australian, right? I never really got into her. In fact, I hated Grease. I'm not going to watch it again. I refuse. Sorry, Adrian. Oh. Adrian's reading Karate Man's recommendation. Australian singer, actress, and activist. Oh, no. Many humanitarian causes. Newton-John canceled the 1978 concert tour of Japan to protest the slaughter of dolphins caught in tuna fishing nets. Oh, boy. I just lost respect for Olivia Newton-John right there. I'm sorry. Not that I had any respect for her in the first place, but she is Australian. All right. What else can I say about Alice in Movieland? Yeah, she's crazy. She probably died from the COVID jab. It finally attacked her immune system. All right. So basically this starstruck wannabe movie actress who later in Sergeant York, written by Ed Sullivan from the Ed Sullivan Show. I'm sure you know what that is, even in Australia. And the director, Gene Negulesco, did Johnny Belinda. I love Johnny Belinda. It's got Jane Wyman. She looks good in that one. She ends up getting raped. I think she was married to Ronald Reagan at the time of Johnny Belinda also. Yeah, the Ed Sullivan Show, he introduced the Beatles to U.S. audience, right? This was after they fired their fifth member, Stu. I can't stand the Beatles. But whatever. I guess it was a popular show because Ed Sullivan had the guts to introduce the Beatles to the world. Okay, this is a review on IMDb. Joan Leslie wins a screen test but loses the audition. She sticks it out thanks to the words of Nana Bryant, whoever that is. Miss Leslie was 15 when this short subject came out, but she was already in her fourth year of working in the movies. Her career was about to take off with feature roles for the next couple years, although her stardom would begin to fade towards the end of the decade. For the moment, she was a hopeful ingenue, doing imitations of Zazu Pitts and Katharine Hepburn, and dreaming this will be the start of something big. It's sort of an A Star is Born, with Miss Leslie somehow gifted with a singing range wider than Deanna Durbin. I wasn't too impressed by her singing. I hate the Beatles. My parents used to play Beatles records just to annoy the heck out of me. When I was in my 20s living with them, before my mother sold her house in Wood City and wasted all of her money on useless things. I like the Mummies version of the Beatles. I'll send you the link. You tell me if this sounds better than the Beatles. Let me find the link. Hang on. I'm pulling it up for you mates here. I love it when these low-budget garage bands just totally destroy pop music. To me, this sounds 100 million times better. Here, I got the link now. It's off the You Must Fight to Live on the Planet of the Apes album. Okay, here's the link. Check this out. Tell me if you like it. The Mummies are way better at covering the Beatles. Somebody commented, "This is an absolutely deranged Beatles cover. Fantastic." Yeah. All right, so I think I beat. I guess Karate Man's gone. He saw Adrian. He said, "Oh no, let me let Adrian take over the chat room." But I've got to get that kickboxer dude name under the description box for Nemesis, because now I added him to my list, and eventually I'll get around to watching his other movie TNT before I die. The best of the best 2 version on YouTube is dubbed in some foreign language, but then it has English subtitles. So I think I'm going to watch it like that. All right. So Adrian got a taste of the Mummies, my kind of music. Here come the Mummies. Cursed after deflowering a great pharaoh's daughter or daughters. The Mummies have been delivering their brand of terrifying funk. No, that's not it. That's an American funk rock band. Anyways, I just got the Mummies mixed up with Here Come the Mummies. All right. Well, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to take like a 10-hour nap, wake up and go to work the next day, watch some more bonus features on this disc. I guess Adrian came late. Here's disc 1, Seahawk. This is on the Alice in Movieland is on the bonus features. It's also got a Porky Pig black and white cartoon thing, which I'm going to hate. Here's Sergeant York, disc 1. The movie. Of course, Netflix will never send me disc 2. And that's what I'll be doing tomorrow in between shifts. My split shift. Tomorrow working 10 hours, but I got that 2-hour break in between, hopefully. If they don't give me a big route in the morning, that'll give me time to take a nap, finish my lunch, and watch some more Netflix. Get the review in from the war zone there in the Good Eggs parking lot. I took my drug test today. So hopefully my background check and my blood test, I peed in a cup. I didn't take a blood test. I peed in a cup. I took a drug test. So hopefully by next week, all that stuff will go through. I'll get my my second I'll get my second job going next month, and hopefully they'll let me watch Netflix DVDs. I'm going to be all by myself, so the only way that they'll get me to stop watching Netflix DVDs while I'm waiting for cars or customers. Oh, by the way, I'm across from the Chase Center. It's a brand new hotel called the Luma Hotel. It's the only hotel in Bayview, and they charge $450 a night for the cheapest room. So hopefully I'm going to get some high-profile tips from this place. The Chase Center is where the Golden State Warriors basketball team plays. So I'm real excited about this opportunity. I'm hoping I can make a lot of money on tips, but hopefully they'll let me watch the Netflix DVDs. The hotel staff won't complain. That's the only way I can get in trouble is if the hotel staff complain or a customer complains. But if I can make hundreds of dollars in cash tips every week, I'll be good. That'll be decent. All I got to do is find another place to live. I went. One of the Good Eggs customers recommended this app called Nextdoor. It's kind of a place where you can post comments, 2 or 3 sentences in your neighborhood, a bunch of neighbors that you never met before or online posting comments. Usually they're complaining about, when is the city going to take responsibility for picking up trash? But I posted a comment about my situation, my living situation, and haven't gotten any response yet. It's kind of like a Craigslist. It's kind of useless, man. Anyways, enough about my life. My Robinhood account is going down again towards the end of this week and last 3 days, really. So I'm thinking of trying a new strategy, buying put options for stocks that I know are going to go down over the next 3 days. I'll buy a short-term put option. If I think the stock price is going to go below 20, I'll wait for it to go down, and then I'll sell my put option. So I think I'm going to start doing that. I got to try something different. I got to hit my financial goal this year, and really fast too, because I only got 4 or 5 months left. All right. Well, let's just go, mate. Thanks for coming in the chat room. Thank you, Karate Man. Laters.